Hey basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can play like Lamelo Ball. So I'm going to show you the top 3 moves that Lamelo Ball uses in game to be able to score more. Okay, so it's pretty well guaranteed that Lamelo Ball is going to be in the NBA pretty soon. He is currently playing over in Australia and he is doing pretty well over there. I think, however, he needs to expand on his moves. Right now, he only has 3 major ones. When he gets into the NBA, he's going to need to have more moves that he can rely on to be able to beat his defenders. Because I can tell you right now, even for yourselves, if you only have 1, 2, or 3 different moves that you use on your defenders, they're going to get understanding on what moves that you're using and how to defend against them, especially if you're really good. So, going from there, let's get down to the first move. Okay, so the first move that Lamelo Ball uses, and the one that is most prevalent in his game, is the Euro step. Now, I have broken down the Euro step many times on this channel, but today I'm going to break it down one more time, and I'm going to explain to you how Lamelo Ball uses that move. So, first off, a Euro step is when you take your first step in your layup, you take your last dribble going in one direction, and then you change direction for your last 2 steps. That is what a Euro step is. The reason why you would use a Euro step is to fake out the defender saying, I'm going to go in that direction. In reality, you're actually going to go in the opposite direction. This now makes him want to take a charge over on this side, but in reality, you're actually just going right around him. Now, a word of warning, a lot of different referees around North America, especially here in Hamilton, they are really going up against the Euro step, calling it a travel, because you're not following in with the same line that you were originally starting in. So to them, at least in the local area, it is called a travel. But we all know this is not a travel. Okay, so to do the Euro step, all you're going to be doing is you're going to be dribbling up towards your defender. You're going to take one dribble in one of the directions. It can be left or right. I'm showing you right now because I'm on the left side. So you're going to take your last dribble on this foot. Then you're going to go 1, 2, and up with your layup. Now, if you're doing it on the right side, left side, you can quite literally fake left or right. It doesn't really matter. I know there's a lot of coaches who say you have to, no matter what, go 1, 2, and up on this side, left hand, left foot. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's not always the case in an actual game. So you need to practice on both hands as well on each side of the net. So keep that in mind when you're practicing this move. So when you're doing this move, you're going to be dribbling in. You're going to take your last dribble, last step, 1, 2, and up. And you're going to then complete that layup. And then on the other side, or even on the same side, you can fake the other direction. So how I used to like doing it on the right side is just basically the total opposite of what I was doing on the left side. So when I'm dribbling in on the right side, I'll take my last dribble on that left foot, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, and up. And from there, I'm going to show you this in fast speed. Okay, so now the second move that Lamelo Ball uses is a move that builds upon the jump stop. So basically what the jump stop does for you is when you're driving towards the rim, you're going to take your last step and hop in and land on both feet. Now to start with the feet, basically what you're going to be looking to do is to land on both feet at the same time. The reason why you want to do that is because if you take that dribble, land on both feet, that counts as one step. That way you can now take a secondary step, so after you land, you can still go in for a regular layup on the other side, and it's not a travel at all. Now, what he does is the high cross, or the high pull. There's a couple of different names for it, but basically what Lamelo Ball does is when he's driving in, he'll go over top of the defender, land on both feet, and then he'll go back up. Now the reason why this is so useful is with a regular jump stop, what you're doing is bringing the ball right in front of you where it can get whacked away. With the high cross or the high pull, you're able to get the ball over top of your defender, and that's going to allow you to not get the ball stolen from you, but also when you're driving in, it's going over top and then you can go back up. It's keeping the ball high so you can get that faster release on that ball. Now, it's the same idea as if you were driving left, you can go over top and then up for your layup. You can also do this on the layup as well. So on a layup, what you're looking to do is if you're driving on your defender and your defender is quicker than you and he cuts you off, what you can do is just over top 1, 2, and then up. And by going over top of his body with the ball, you're now showing your arms, which if he hacks those arms, it's a foul on him. And the same goes for that hop step with the high cross. And that's because you're showing more of your arms and now you're having the higher ability of getting that foul. Now the third move that Lamelo Ball uses is probably one of his most used moves. He used this way back when he was in high school, and he still uses this move today in the pros. And that is the continuous cross, where every time he crosses the ball, he makes it look like he's gonna go in that direction. So he can really cross, make it look like he's gonna go in that direction, pull back, and then as soon as his defender drops to one side or the other, so let's say he fakes in this direction and that defender drops, right away, Lamelo Ball is gonna take the ball, his dribble towards the other direction, and now he has beaten his defender. Now he's going to be drawing a double team, which then helps him be able to either score, or the biggest thing with the double team is it opens up players for him to pass to. This is why he was able to lead so many different games in assists. This is why he's able to have such a high reputation, or such a good reputation, on being able to get so many assists. He's able to drive towards the rim by using that move, and then he's able to get so many players open because he draws double teams. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another Twice a Day basketball video.